Do you know what? I heard that. I thought it was a rumour. And then I thought, hang on a minute, that sounds about right, because we're expecting a big turnout in Epping on Sunday. So they're going to ship them all there.
Apparently a coach load turned up, but I don't know.
There's 30 of them in there already.
Epping are more than welcome to come here.
What is going on?
Epping's coming here.
Well, Epping had enough. London's had enough. So, good evening everybody. Mods anyway. So it turns out my assumption was 100%. I just had confirmation that they're shipping out all the illegals from Epping because Tommy Robinson's showing up next week and they're going to ship them all here. How about that? Fucking sick of it. Easy Rob, Sean, Jojo, Kara, everybody. Right, no doubt everyone's on AY stream. I thought I'd give him a little bit of relief. His phone's wearing out. We've got here, we've got some...
We're a tiny little island, little on us.
Yeah, it can't take the whole world.
We can't afford it. Look at all this, look.
You're saying they need somewhere to go. They go through numerous countries. They're safe to come here.
Oh, look, we've got a lefty apologist here.
Absolutely.
What are you doing here, woman? Stop reading The Guardian. Stop reading the fucking Guardian. Sick of it. What is wrong with these people, man? They're economic migrants. They got money, they got dough, they're on a mission. So what do you think about them being a United Nations standing army ready to go? What do you reckon about that?
One of the guys I spoke to over there, he came to Iran, he paid £30,000 to make his way over here, and he said, I'm a construction worker, I just came over here to get jobs. That's what they're all doing. Is that not true?
It's economic. Here we go, look. Send reinforcements, we're going to advance. Look. It's not the Epping mob, but it's a mob. Come on. Escort these lefties out of here. Get them out. Go on, get out of it. Go on, clear off. Customers a wanker. Customers a wanker. Look at this, people, look. What is going on here? Now, a bit of lefty nonsense. Well, I've only just got here, for fuck's sake. Sick of it. They're not Antifa. No, they're just a couple of lefties who think they can come here and have a discussion.
Oh, right.
To calm it all down. Oh, they need somewhere to go and fuck
Go
off.
home. Say that again, bro.
Go home, yeah.
I thought it was Antifa.
No.
I think there's 4 or 5 people.
Antifa wouldn't dare come here.
Staying right there.
No chance.
I'm waiting for the, because what's it just kicked off in Canary Wharf. I thought that was where the old building disappeared to as well.
I just come from Canary Wharf. There's nothing down there.
Two old buildings put in there red lighting.
Really?
Blue lighting, yeah.
Yeah, look, reinforcements.
There's an old building here, but one comes with blue lights. This is an emergency.
He's going to the donut shop. That's where he's going. Get out of the way. It's donut time.
Come from the donut shop.
The wanker. This is what's happening.
Oh, look, you can see one. Look.
What made them think? Yeah, look, we got a silent look. Look at this character up there looking out. He's one of them. Look, he's shut the curtains now. Look, we're on him. Fucking on him. Big up, Wolfie. Oh, Met Police weren't ready for this one, were they? Big up, AY. He dropped the bomb, man. He dropped the bomb. Shut up, Palestine!
Free England, mate!
Yeah, look.
Free Britain!
It's his number plate. Fucking people think they are. Sick of it. Free Palestine. What has that got to do with fucking illegal migrants? Unbelievable. Big up the mods. Sorry to put it on you like this. It was unannounced. I wasn't sure I was going to make it or not, but where there's a will, there is a way. Oh yes. We've got a few streamers coming out. I wonder if News Now Yorkshire and Marty's on their way down. It's going to be a long one, I think. Everyone's fucking sick of it. Tell you what, I'm absolutely exhausted. Long day today, but I had to be here. I had to come here today. No slagging off in the room. What's up, Patrick? What's going on, mate? No dramas in the room. Anyone causing dramas? All the mods know what to do, man. Patrick, behave yourself, mate. I don't know where all that's coming from, man. I'm directing false news towards photographers. What the fuck is going on here? Yes, you are a press photographer, I know that. But it doesn't mean you've got to come in here and cause dramas. I'm not having it. I'm not doing this for any kind of drama shit.
They have to come, they have to cause trouble.
Oh, right. Don't want no dramas. Sorry, I got the shit end of the stick there. Look at these people. So, some fella said they're all from Epping. They're all being shipped down from Epping. They're shutting it down.
No, I don't think they are shutting it down.
No?
Yeah, let's wait until we've actually got confirmation.
Yeah. It's just rumour that I heard, and then some fella
I see.
said it today.
I see people in that hotel, and they've been throwing eggs out the windows as well.
I just see one looking out the window just now. Look at the size of this place. And they've just booted everyone out, denied everyone who's booked their tickets, kicked them out, told everyone who's come over from wherever, you're not allowed. The blatant fucking piss take of it all is just unbelievable. Fucking sick of it. Right, sausage roll time for me.
Breach of the peak.
Cheers, guys. Grab the dregs. It's massive, Sean. 400 people in there. Unbelievable. So, well, basically, word got out. AY come down on a hunch. Turned out to be a factual bit of information. And they're shipping in a load of migrants into this hotel. I mean, this is serious real estate we're talking around here. Big money. Not no little shitty fucking dive in Epping. I looked on the list and it said up to £400 a night. I'm like, what? They were delivering beds earlier on, I think, as far as AY is saying. Let's have a little sit down. Now look, we've got all troops coming down. Patriots. Big up, Wolfie. $16 million here. Unbelievable. Unfucking real. And we've got all our veterans, homeless, on the streets of London. You can't make this shit up. Well, I don't know if anyone was watching AY earlier, but he clocked an employee coming out in tears. She just got told she's fired, she's sacked. Get out, you're not welcome here. What? What's she going to do? How's she going to pay her mortgage or all her bills and all that? She's just been laid off. This is a knee-jerk reaction, and I do believe they are kicking them out of Epping and they're going to bring them here. It's a lot easier for them to police around here than it is in Epping. That's just my thought at the moment, but we shall see. I mean, the audacity of these people, they think they can come down now and put an argument together. No, but they're just people. Fucking sick of it. That lady you said earlier.
Bro, do you know what, yeah? Try and have a conversation with these people I'm getting this one over here, this fucking shorts, and this one is following me around like a fucking rash, bro. Yeah, every single time, mate. I swear to God, I'm going one place, I get them talking to people, they're coming over with their microphones.
Trying to nick your shit, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sick of it.
I'm gonna have to, you know.
Keep moving, man.
I'm gonna have to go, bro. They're gonna have to sort this out, mate. I'm telling you.
Do you know these characters, no?
So they keep everybody knows me, don't they? Everybody fucking.
That's what happens when you become a superstar.
Mate, I'm hardly a superstar, guys.
Come on, number one.
I'm international, guys. I was on fucking Australian TV.
Oh,
American
shit.
TV.
Come on.
Yeah, I just think. Come on, we're going all over the place.
Yes, yes, yes. The hotel investigator.
The hotel investigator is on the scene. Look, I've even got a power bank, bro, from a Chelsea fan.
Shit.
From
No
a Chelsea
way.
fan. Yes, mate.
That's what I call solidarity. This is solidarity. Chelsea, West Ham, and fucking Millwall. Can't make it up, can you?
When is this?
When is this?
Don't matter.
That's right, we're one. We are one.
You got anything on you?
No, couldn't get any. Couldn't get anything.
You're fucking.
You should have told me, man. I'd have waited. The geezer was like, oh, I can't get nothing until 8 o'clock. I'm like, fuck that. Can't wait that long.
Come on, everyone. Hit the like button. How many you got in the room, bro?
169.
Go on, bro.
Come on, a little bit of moral support there. Yeah, look, there's a couple of inmates. Delivery inmates.
Thanks to him, mate. Credit to the police. They took them out quick.
Yeah.
Credit to the police. They took them out quick. The problem you're going to have here is, you know the issue you can have here, boy?
Go on.
It's the locals.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one look better.
Yeah, it's only round the corner.
I'll tell you.
It's only round the corner. You know, we got fucking Bermondsey, 2 stops away. That's my neck of the woods. And then we got West Ham just over the water. Chelsea, not far. Come on. What? Chelsea supporter gives a West Ham supporter his power bank to keep going. What a fucking top G. That's awkward. I've got to put my gimbal out. Sorry, fella, can I just get there for a sec? Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, people. Oh, where are we? There we go. Slip that in there. There we go. Well, the rain has been kind to us. If I can just get this. Ah, that's a lot better. Sorry, mate. There we go. 400 in the room. God bless each and every one of you. Big up the mods. They got their work cut out tonight. AY's mods are my mods. My mods are AY's mods. Come on. Oh, yeah, bit. Come on, fuck Palestine. Fuck you. I'm sure that was the same little tart. Look at these people. Someone's going to chuck a rock in their fucking car in a minute. Not that I condone any of that. No violence. Hey, why?
People ain't gonna trust the mainstream media, buddy, you know. I'll tell you something. You can write this, yeah? Your story's already written. Your pictures, your people are there to take pictures, yeah? And the headline is already written. You guys are not the media no more.
We are the media.
Forget that.
We are the media.
Because we'll just show everything. You will just show bits and pieces of what you want to say.
Well, you want the public to see,
Yeah.
not what's the true thing.
It's nothing against my 2C.
You won't publish the truth.
Big up Niak for coming down earlier on. God bless you, brother. What we got going on here?
Let's all run.
Go forward! Hold! Hold! Run! I think they pulled up that geezer in a Ferrari. Yeah, I can't run. Fucking hell, I'm too old to run. How are you, man? You alright? Good, good. God bless. Come on, come on, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Go run!
Unit of the traffic cordon across the road, please.
Officers that arrived there first, can we get them moving on? I don't think they're on this channel. Over. I think you put them on, please. Yeah, I think you shout out the window.
Yeah, they got the Ferrari.
Left side of the road and move all onto the pavement.
Oh, he spun it. He lost it. Free England! Free England! Look, this crazy nutter giving it Jack the Biscuit earlier on. Lost it.
Backfired on the mugs, isn't it?
What an idiot.
Absolutely backfired. And these idiots are right.
Arrest him for reckless driving.
1908, deal with you,
Yeah.
What cereal are you attached to?
Kellogg's.
Kellogg's.
Fair enough.
Come on,
I thought it was going to be original then. That was quite good.
I was going to say Rice Krispies, but I changed my mind.
You need to come out of the road.
I'm just
no,
I'm not.
come out of the road.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
On the pavement. You can be on the pavement.
And
That's
Right,
fine.
no worries, no worries.
They must feel like proper muggish.
Yes.
Proper muggish.
Tow it away. Reckless driving. What a knob. Go on. Fuck off.
Right, DJ
Get out of
Iggy
here.
or whatever his bloody name was has just said free Palestine, so I've just
Keep on the paper,
right, Nadine.
Sorry, we're going back now.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? They're giving it Jack the Biscuit like they own the fucking gaff. Hello. Huh? What's happened? Well, they come driving down here, slagging off everyone, some Palestinians, pro-Palestinians. So he lost the plot and he lost it. Right. Come on, back to the hotel. What a knob. Absolute knob.
That's the one he trained me.
Look at that, 900 on the stream. God bless everybody. Oh, what? I wasn't going to go live, you know. I just came over to get AY something to eat. And I thought, sod it, I might as well whack it on, man. There's only a few live streamers here. Well, there's only one real live streamer, and that's AY. I thought I'd ease the pain a little bit. There's another one there, look. Sorry, mods. Oh, getting you at it. Oh, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Right, let's change hands. Look at AY running down the road. Did you see him? Fucking slice of him. Still got it. Still got it, old AY. Stay them toes. Fucking hell. Oh, gunshot. Drive by.
That's why I'm there for my mother.
Alright, anything can happen now. A couple of brave bravado foreign nationals giving it Jack the Biscuit. Who knows? Don't do a CP. That's very offensive. I won't tell him you said that. I don't know who this geezer is, but I don't know what all that's about. But he's fucking roasting here. It's in the 20s, look, and he's walking about like, I don't know, dodgy, eh? Can you imagine if we wasn't like a mob and he spun his Ferrari out, we got wrecked. I mean, I bet the old Bill must be well pissed off doing this. It's like every other day now they get called out to do some kind of fucking stupid shit. Like protecting these ones. Go and shout. There you are. That's it. Epping was the straw that broke the camel's back, as they say.
Yeah.
It's going on all over the country now.
Listen, they
Little towns, you've got about 50 people.
now.
It's happening. It's happening.
Mate,
I feel sorry for these lot, mate. These lot they're on the front line. They're going to get it. They're all going to get it. I don't mean that in a bad way.
I don't give
But they must know. They must know what's coming. If we know, they must know. I spoke to many old Bill off the cards, and they're like, I've had enough, mate. I didn't join the force for this, mate. Young, like in their 20s and early 30s, and they've just had enough, mate. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't do this job for £1 million a week. No way. Yep, the opposition are coming to have a butcher's. Seen a few cars now like that. Just passing by, you can tell who it is. Big up, Lisa. Come on, we're nearly, I just had a look, we got 900. Fucking sick of it, but in a good way. It is a boiling point, and we're at it, we've reached it. Now, word's got out, we're here. And the opposition, they're all watching, thinking, shall we? Are they brave enough? I don't think so somehow. But you never know, you just never know. Cheers, Gary. Big up, man. It's all gone a bit quiet now, but anything can happen. It's just that moment now where, like I was saying to that gentleman, it's happening all over the country. Little towns and cities around the country are actually coming out and protesting their little local hotels. And that's gonna look at these two. Look, he's got a bedroom up there waiting for him probably. It's gonna reach that point where the old Bill just ain't gonna be able to cope. We had Norfolk Old Bill in Neppin last week, man. What the fuck is going on there? Big up, Wolfie.
Oh, they've got the police helicopter up. That's the 9-9.
Say nothing about racism. We've got all weeks like there. So all this stand up to racism bollocks is a myth. They're the paid Pantifa crew. And use that as an excuse to create the unrest that is inevitable.
Follow me around, bro.
Yeah, I
You
know.
see it, don't you?
Yeah.
Look at it from the outside.
Hey?
Everywhere I go, he follows me.
That fella there, yeah.
what?
Annoying cunt. He's trying to do a CP and getting you shot.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Anyone mentions that name in my chat, they get into the bag.
Yeah, so don't be mentioning that in here because you will get...
Bro, listen, I'll tell you
My
what,
mods are his mods.
Me and my mods have been working behind the scenes, yeah, about making rules on how we can make our channel better.
Yep.
Because it's not just, like, it's all of our channel.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just the face of it.
Yep.
You know,
It's our little community of like-minded people. And CP isn't part of that. So stand up to racism. Rethink your game, my friends.
Watch this, bro. Just watch in a minute, yeah? Watch it.
Everyone's got a stalker. Fucking sick of it. I'll tell you what, now the rain's eased off, expect a few more people up here.
Your mum goes, I'm going there, right?
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne has passed. Thank you very much, Donald. Really appreciate that, my friend. From America, big up America. My biggest audience is actually in America, by the way. And you know, a lot of the London and English auditors and stringers, call it what you want. Their main audience is the UK, but mine happens to be America, which is a wonderful thing, man. Appreciate everyone. Mr. Nine, you're doing this thing. Colleen, good evening, Colleen. Come on, more Patriots arriving. They're arriving. Buzzing here, it's buzzing. Absolutely buzzing here. Soul Assassin, it's not about racism. It's about our heritage. And it's about our culture. And what this Stasi fucking Keir Starmer, Marxist communist government are trying to push onto us all. And we ain't having it. The people have had enough, mate. And we're standing up. Oh, that's a pleasant smell.
Where have they? I'm walking back over to Canary Wharf now. I think me and Lango, Jacko and Morris,
They're trying to find out what's going on.
Well, you're on foot.
We're being infiltrated. We're being infiltrated. Look, it's another one there, look. Huh?
They're bringing the immigrants from
Illegal migrants, they're bringing them here. They're bringing in the migrants. Oh, I thought he was going to give it Jack the Biscuit. Fucking idiot. Well, I know what you're saying, Patrick, about calling people left and right. Like, we didn't call ourselves far right. The media called us far right. So the opposition has been just looked at as the far left. You know, I think that's... But you know, the Overton window shifted a long time ago. You know, even if you were centre left, like 10, 15 years ago, that makes you far right today. You see what I mean? And it's a fucking joke, mate. Yeah, no, you're right. And we did. You know, when it all first started, Patrick, we were there, mate. We were there right at the beginning. And we was trying to have conversations with Jim Boubet. And trying to approach him and get to understand it. And it became Islamified quickly. They took it over, the Palestine protests. And then before you knew it, we had ISIS flags flying in fucking London. And the old bill weren't doing shit. It took them ages to fucking get their head around it and actually do something. Come on, if you're in South East London or you're in East London, get down here. They've obviously postponed, or they've got the coach parked up somewhere. that's expected to be here. Whether they're going to carry on with that or not, I don't know. But we shall see. I think if they do decide to bring it in, it's going to be problematic. Oh, wicked, Jojo. Yeah, I can't even check because I'm on my phone. But no doubt he's here, man. Of course he's here, man. Niak is fucking hardcore, mate. He was with me last week, and AY and Epping. And we stayed right to the end. Everyone fucked off, but there was a handful of us. Marty, Blackborough, News Now Yorkshire, Bear Britain Audits, DP, and a couple of others. We stayed right to the end, to the point where AY dropped us off to the train station. We got there and the fucking train stopped working, mate. What is going on? We had to get a bus from Epping to Ilford. Fucking sick of it. Took us about 2.5 hours to get home. But it was alright, you know. Niak is a great guy to spend time with, man. He's a very educated fella. He knows his shit. And he's what they call an apostate. He was a Muslim in Iran, but he was so oppressed out there, he had to fuck off out of there. And he recently became a Christian, a born-again Christian, which is absolutely amazing. So there's a fatwa on his head, they want to kill him. So, you know, whenever he goes out and walks the streets, he's in danger, you know. And when I'm with him, I'm in the same boat. But you know what? We got God looking after us, so we don't give a shit. That's how we roll. Where's that fella gone? Oh, look at this little gorgeous thing. Hello. Hello. God bless you for taking care of that one. Oh, AY's got an interview. I just saw some curtains twitching up there, look. Look, it's sneaking through, look, have a peek. Thinking, oh, fucking hell. I wish you'd stayed in Epping. Fucking sick of it. Oh, you know what, Patrick? Some content creator on X, right?
Well, nobody knows.
Meant to be a patriot.
Nobody knows.
Active used a bit of his footage. He won't sell too many ice creams going that fast, will he?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone used he used a clip, you know, just explaining what was going on, and he got him a strike on X. Fucking hell, I want to find out who it was. I ain't had time to look yet, but when we find out, and if he comes to one of these, he's going to get it, man. How can you fuck with Active Patriot? He's the godfather of this movement. He once put Active Patriot, Yorkshire Rose, back in the day when no one was doing it. We're talking like 5 years nearly. Big in the game. And now you can fucking have a pop at him for using a bit of your kit
come in.
Yeah, come on, that's a compliment, if anything.
And you get protected. Do something illegal.
He's talking too loud. The size of this place is massive. They thought they could sneak them in without us knowing. Come on. Yeah, as a resident, no doubt. Fucking sick of it. Christ is king, my friend. Absolutely, 100%. Get in there, Sean, with your 2 litre tea. I love that. Kara, God bless you, my friend. What are you disappointed in, Patrick? Long live England. Paulie, big up. King Charles is a fucking Muslim. He's not our king. He sold us down the river. When he knighted Sadiq Khan, right? When he knighted Sadiq Khan, that's when the monarchy fell. People don't understand that. They don't get it. I know people in the Coldstream Guards, the Grenadiers and the Irish Guards. They said, no, fuck that. Their grandfathers who've been in the game all their lives, their sons who are now grown up and they've got teenagers who want to join in their ranks, you know. They're telling them, don't join the army. They're saying, don't join. Until this fascist bastard comes out. Big up. Whee! Until this Marxist, communist, fucking fascist twat gets booted out, don't join. How about that? That's veterans telling their grandkids not to join up. Sick of it. Amen, Kara. Amen. Free Ireland, indeed. Ireland are standing up. Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland are coming together. They're joining hands. Here's that iffy fella. Look who's just come into the fucking fray. What's going on, fella? How are you, man? Big up for coming earlier, man. I was
here, yeah, but I didn't bring my press suit.
Oh, yeah. I think you'd be alright. Right, it stops you getting harassed, doesn't it? You know what I mean? I like what you're doing there, son. I like what you're doing there. I had 890 people watching me a little while ago.
Well done. So,
Average 400-500. I think they've cancelled the coach, definitely. And I said it earlier on, I said, you know what, I think they're getting rid of all the migrants from Epping and whacking them in here. Because Tommy's meant to be coming down next week.
No.
Well, I mean, that's the rumour. Tommy said he was going to come down there.
Look at them. Look at them. They just focus on me.
Oh, what the camera guys. Look, there's the fucking hell. Fuck them. Yeah. We're on their radar, man. Look, all these people here and they're on us. Can't make it up. Fuck them. They got they got us in Epping, they got us in London, they got us all over the place. I don't know how they see us as a threat. We're not a threat, are we? We're just reporting the truth.
Exactly. They just stressing me.
Huh?
Let me check my ID.
Have they spoke to you yet? They asked you anything?
everything short, everything is right.
Yeah.
So they don't want to. Yeah.
There it is. Come on. There it is. Now, fuck off.
Hi, Niak. How's it going? Good to see you back. Good to see you.
Yo. Good to see you, mate. Nice for coming down. It's like there's a quieter in the house.
Look, girls.
Guess who's back?
Where is he?
He's back.
He's back. Can't leave me for long. Yeah, can't leave me for long. Yeah.
This is a community together.
Good, because now I am actually working for 260. We are in the game.
We're safe.
You're not stopping me.
We're safe as us.
AY says no more.
Oh yes. Sorry, fella.
Hotel investigator is here on the scene. He's investigating. It shouldn't be down to the hotel investigator though. It should be down to the police investigators.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
So are
right.
they throwing eggs?
Yeah. This is allegedly from an empty hotel. There's no one in there. But eggs is coming from the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah.
It's empty, but their eggs are
It's
coming.
empty, but eggs is coming and people are filming from the windows.
Did anyone try to go to the hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Well, I went there earlier on, but many people have tried to go who have booked a room, who have gone there with their luggage. One guy come from Pakistan, and did he? Yeah. Legally. He's come out for a holiday, and they've turned him away.
You can't make it up.
Well, it seems pretty peaceful.
There was the two Chinese
People
couples.
could tell me that these events were going down. I could bring my PA system.
Oh man, that would have been a blinder, man.
People come from Hong Kong.
And they're turned away.
People have always been complaining that the areas that house illegal migrant hotels have always been the poorest constituencies. Then they do the direct opposite in trying to house these people in the richest constituencies where it's not economically feasible to essentially house economic migrants. So the Labour government, of course being flim-flam, has intentionally tried to appease people in the direct opposite way. We don't want them to be scattered into the British population, but instead of that, we want them gone. We don't want the hotels gone. We like hotels. We want the people in the hotels gone. That's a very simple thing. The issue is that we need to be more direct in our activism. We don't want the hotels gone. We want the people in those hotels deported. It's very simple. It's not a logistical issue of where these people stay. If, for example, the Labour government are now suggesting that we put these people in social housing. In fact, our beautiful Keir Starmer, who's named after the founder of the Labour Party, has now suggested that there is no housing crisis, and in that lack of crisis, we should send these people in those houses. Again, the issue was never with the hotels. We like hotels. They bring in tourists to the urban areas that these constituencies are unfortunately plagued with these migrants. What we want is deportations. What we want is not to see these people's faces protected by the police. And what we want is not random working class British patriots to randomly be touring themselves to Epping, to Diss, to now Canary Wharf. Instead, what we want is to stop the boat crossings, which are essentially out of the plight of economic migrants, funding the gangs which supposedly Keir Starmer wants gone, but unfortunately can't, because the NGOs at Calais have been unfortunately funding and supplying these illegal migrants to come through to the channel. Again, we don't want the hotels gone, we want the people gone. It's very simple. Now, the fact is that the political class has somehow tried to psyop the British people by voting them in to solve a problem that they have been complicit in. David Cameron got his seat by promising sensible immigration, but what he saw under his government was an increase in immigration. So what I want is several things. I want, firstly, these protests to continue outside of the summertime. I don't want these to become fashionable events that people come to just for the sake of it. I want these events to continue into the winter time, into the times where people can't make it. Every single person should be inviting their friends continually outside the time that is fashionable. That's my first thing. The second thing is I want people to do things outside of activism. I want communities taking tabs in the illegal migrants that are innocently looking at the children that we're trying to protect. Protesting isn't just sufficient. We need to be full-time activists if our politicians are incompetent. The final thing I want is for the people that are receiving these government contracts to not be the Judases of our time. I don't want them to sell the British public out for 30 pieces of silver. What I would want to see, rather, these hotel owners to be British patriots and not accepting the government contracts and being bone idle in their business. Now, of course, if France, if these business owners see that they have free money and they don't have to do anything, and they're not the class of people being affected by the economic migrants taking advantage of our daughters, of course they're going to take free money, because the Labour government's current ethos right now is that money grows on the money tree, and that if we somehow pay 5-star hotels, or if we somehow renovate houses that our British public want and then send them in there, that will somehow solve it. The British public aren't thick. We are aware that you're just trying to scatter these people into areas which you believe we don't care about. Canary Wharf is a very rich area. I would be very lucky to be housed in one of these hotels, but for whatever reason, they would favour the people who aren't integrated and who don't speak English. I don't know why. The Labour government, very interestingly, removing the whips of the people that don't like the austerity that they're bringing, want to be sly, want to go for voting blocks that would supposedly win them the next general election. Why do you think they're decreasing the voter age to 16 to 17-year-olds? It's because they are part of the liberal elites who, of course, aren't affected by these issues. Predominantly, young people are protected by issues of politics. That is why they want to decrease the voting age. But unfortunately, there are buggers like me, 17-year-olds, who are of the working class, who will see the problems.
Now, gives you hope for our future. This is the man that gives us hope for our future.
I have been on Saturday. I was in Dover. On Sunday, I was in Epping, and on Monday, I was on this. And each time, I saw people standing up against unvetted illegal economic migrants, and it's a beautiful thing. But I'm warning you, it's only because it's the summertime. It's becoming fashionable. People on social media are seeing the lovely live streams right here and deciding to come down because they think that they can get popular. We need to move this movement outside of career politicians potentially seeing their career being boosted by posting a social media comment because they believe that that will get them into government. What we need is accountability. What we also need is for these issues to be done on the local level. For example, many of these constituencies, and I'll recite the statistic, 52 of the constituencies are bearing the illegal economic migrants. These constituencies are primarily composed of elderly people, of younger children, of veterans, and these people don't have the voting ability to, of course, deal with this issue. At a general election, their voice will never be heard. So what do we need, ladies and gentlemen? What we need is the local ability by our councillors, which was supposedly promised under the Reform councillors. What's happened to them? Nigel Farage couldn't answer a sodding question about his councillors. So what we need is localised abilities to shut down these hotels. Because on the governmental level, no one could give a toss about a constituency comprised of old age pensioners. So what we need is a local level constituency to deal with this issue. Because right now what we're seeing is a government which of course knows that it can handle this scandal without actually doing anything. And what I fear is that Reform is going to get on their ticket in the next general election by essentially saying that they're not the parties doing anything. They have the councillors. They are holding these local constituencies with these problems. What they need to do right now is action. That is why I'm calling upon the British public to be incredibly sceptical of people that will give the supposed solution to the problems that we're currently seeing. What I want is a galvanized British public that sees hotels like this that they could never afford, demonstrate, have their voice being heard, but also controlling their voice due to that civil discourse. If we're the ones to be seen as the reasonable side of this discourse, if we're the ones that are randomly out of the wazoo getting arrested because we say that these are aliens that we don't know who they are or what they've done in their past, then of course we're going to win the public. Because right now we're not winning the government, so if we can win our right to complain, if we can win our government, that then means people will listen to what we have to say. That is what's currently happening in Poland. That is going to happen in Spain, in Portugal, where the strife of mass immigration has currently changed its demographic. What we're currently seeing, like we're seeing in Spain, like we're seeing in Portugal, is a demographic collapse due to bone idle patriots not being able to do anything. For too long we entrust ourselves with a political establishment that wouldn't give a toss about us, but what we need right now is civil discourse, a developed understanding of protest, and also to negate ourselves for any violence. What I don't want to see is what happened in Epping, but rather what happened on Saturday in Epping was concerned family members and local members of their community standing up for what is right. What we don't want is us to be shallow in our political approach. We need to be seen as what the rich people are in Westminster, as established, well-mannered patriots who know what they're talking about, who anecdotally can load what they've seen on the streets, because for too long have we seen teachers who can't talk about what's happened in their schools. Army areas, if you look at certain areas within the army where they're housed, you see that they have abductions of children from illegal migrants. This can't continue. The problem is that we are being censored, and what I love about these events right now is citizen journalism. If it weren't for the fact that these cameras are currently here, unfortunately some of you are of course filming the fights, but that's okay, everyone's got to make a living. If we have the cameras, if we have the narrative, that therefore means that we can push the narrative that these people, I live in a council estate, my dad lives in a caravan site, I'm incredibly poor, I do my political and religious activism on McDonald's wages. I could never afford a hotel
and
like
I've
this.
seen him in the uniform.
Yeah, you've seen him in the uniform. You've seen him in the uniform.
And I can confirm that
Listen,
he does work for McDonald's.
What I've done, I've travelled all throughout the United Kingdom. I've been to Manchester, to Dover. I've seen it all. And I've been able to afford that on McDonald's wages. These people who come here, who spend about 50 grand, even though they could spend £50 on a Wizz airline ticket to here and claim asylum, these people are receiving things for free after taxpayer that I would never receive as someone who would pay into the system. And of course, the British government are now going on for the justification for why 16 and 17-year-olds will have the right to vote because we pay into the system. Like the Labour government could ever give a toss about people who pay into the system. I will go back to the David Cameron administration when he won off the ticket that if you paid into the system, you would be taken care of. But the Labour government have been hesitant to do that. Instead of doing that, ladies and gentlemen, what he has done is focus on a voting bloc which would favour the economic migrants. For example, 78% of British Somalians claim housing benefits. And that's not even including the people right here who are housed as supposedly vulnerable refugees. Yeah, do you want to report a 17-year-old kid who's had enough of Young Bob?
Young Bob.
Young Bob.
Speaker's corner.
Because
He will give you an interview.
Because of course, what I've currently seen is the mainline media talk about the next generation of voters, and right now I've not seen you write at all within your little notepad anything what I've had to say. You've written down, I have been speaking for about nearly half an hour and you haven't written anything.
I receive that for 15 minutes. I'm not going to recite. It's not about me.
So you're not going to recite everything of what everyone says, instead you're going to write down key details.
Who do you work for?
It's like a media that's quite loaded and arbitrary.
Yes, but I can't, unfortunately, I can't publish 15,000 words.
But you can write it down.
I will write it down.
Are you writing it down? Has he been writing it down? No, he hasn't. And that's the issue with the mainstream media, ladies and gentlemen. They'll pick out the less articulate of the bunch, then interview them, then for some reason claim that this one individual who can't speak like everyone else can demonstrates the ideology of everyone here. That's why, again, I appreciate that cameras, firstly, are incredibly cheap, firstly, are now incredibly good and can record what anyone says here and won't censor what I've been said. For example, at Speaker's Corner, when a jihadist dog threatened to kill me, I attempted to suggest that his friend next to him was his boyfriend. Now I'm being investigated by the Metropolitan Police for hate speech, for inciting racial hatred.
Can't make up.
These demonstrations, ladies and gentlemen, are the antithesis of what the British public currently are thinking. This is currently Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. My internal calendar is right now messed up. I've been in so many areas this past week, it's insane. Tuesday, where right now people who are at work should probably be sleeping and getting their beauty sleep. But right now, they're going to areas like this that they could never afford and having their voice being heard. Aesthetically, this is a mess. We have working class people going to Canary Wharf, an area of business that people who make hundreds of thousands of pounds. By the way, where are the business owners? Because I imagine they wouldn't want to take the plight of economic migrants who wouldn't work a day and contribute to the British economy. Where are the upper middle class within Westminster? Where are the reform MPs that have a whole ticket of based off ending the boats? Where's Keir Starmer? I thought he was smashing the gangs. Why not smash locally? You housing these economic migrants. I think it would be very easy, instead of having a military campaign within France, to just simply go to these hotels and say, look, we're no longer housing you. Bye-bye. Expect them to work off their own back. Or even in France. France currently has a scheme where you can volunteer and work if you're a person claiming refugee status. Given that, why can't we at least have these people to work? Right now, you're treating them like princesses. Right now, you're treating them like your kids. You shouldn't be treating people who you don't know as your kids, because obviously they aren't. These are 50-year-olds who claim to be 18-year-olds or students. I've seen it myself. I used to be, when I was in secondary school, a migrant hotel as I was taking the bus. For some reason, all of these Afghan dudes with beards who claimed that looked about 30 was claiming to be students with student IDs. How the hell was that the case? So many teachers have come up to me and say, oh, we have this boy, he's 6'4", he's got a beard, he's brown, he claims to be 14, but he obviously looks 30, and for whatever reason, because we have a lack of documentation, we have to take him in. He has to apply for the student loan, he has to take advantage of our education system. But when it comes to British patriots, wearing a flag, you'll discriminate against them. When it comes to me, who I got kicked out of college, when I was posting Christian content, you'll deal with me, but you won't deal with the economic migrant who claims to be 14 but is in fact 18. There are so many issues with our current migration system. When you have people coming into the English Channel, now think about it, we are an island nation, right? An island nation typically has no obligation simply because we are very difficult to get to. There are many more safe countries that are easy to get to. Now granted, you can claim refugee status if you're coming through European channels, but it just seems to me disingenuous to in fact then be claiming that you're fleeing from an unsafe country when you're coming to France. Here's the dichotomy, ladies and gentlemen. If Keir Starmer wants to be taking in these refugees, firstly, I want to see the MPs with the mansions taking them in. Secondly, I want to see the stand up to racism who's being bussed in to bus out the economic migrants that they're going to. And thirdly, if you want to claim that France, Albania, Germany, all of these lovely countries that they're coming from are supposedly unsafe, I want you to then either declare war on these countries, because that would be bloody funny, and see how long you get out, or claim they're unsafe and don't do trades with them. Because very clearly, if these countries are supposedly so unsafe, we should sanction
them, yes.
Yeah,
100%, yeah.
How many times have we seen these people come from France and claim outrageous claims to the reasons why they should have asylum? One guy said he didn't like chicken nuggets. So many of them now, and I'm a Christian. The utter disgrace we're currently seeing within the European homeland, where these predominantly Muslim men now be baptized as a Christian, then supposedly claiming the Christian faith, then claiming refugee status because they're not genuinely Christians, but legally, even though they don't like the word legally, they claim to be Christians, and they get and then they get refugee status. These people could very easily claim they're zesty and gay, then claim refugee status. The United Kingdom and Keir Starmer, which supposedly had Ukrainian rent boys, I would also like to say, has no backbone. He has no absolute backbone to defend the country. What we're currently seeing is a demographic collapse. complicit in the austerity brought by the Tories and continued by the Labour government. Now, thank goodness this current parliament has been sent off due to summer, because I wouldn't want to see what the Keir Starmer government would say in response to these protests or supposedly riots. And that comes to my other point I would have. Please, for the life of me, can politicians stop using this as a career game? What we're currently seeing within the news is not that the Epping protests are being covered by the merit which it should be. That is, a poor 14-year-old woman was essayed, unwantedly touched by an economic migrant, but instead the government or the media has had their legroom to claim that this is a far-right protest done by political actors. That isn't the case. I was there in Epping. What I saw was, until like 7 o'clock, people here having their voice being heard. Now granted, after that time there may have been actors that wanted a fight, but they didn't get one. And the reason why they didn't get that fight, ladies and gentlemen, was because the anti-fascist agitators weren't there. Because these upper class, traditionally elderly people who aren't affected by the issues they're talking about were intentionally placed to an area which they know would cause problems. I've seen this at Speaker's Corner. When you have two ideas clash, it never works. Now, a good example of how the police can do this is that if you see currently, and I imagine they're here right now, there's something within the police department known as evidence gatherers. Now, these fine and lovely gentlemen will collect the IDs of potential agitators. Now, given that's a department of the police, why couldn't the police in Epping separate the agitators from the peaceful demonstrators? Because very clearly, the police as an institution has been politically loaded towards trying to vilify the people of this United Kingdom. For example, I do a lot of political activism. When I was in Bristol or when I was in Nottingham, they identified me and said that I would be cited or potentially arrested for going in areas where the counter-demonstrators were. So, if they could do that towards a 17-year-old schoolboy, why couldn't they do that on Epping?
Exactly.
It seems like a lack of incompetence, and I would push for an inquiry towards these events that are currently happening, because it is not the cost of patriots of why this is happening. It is at the cost of other people that are doing this. This is the police, and this is the stand up to racism. Why is it that I was in this the other day? Firstly, most of the people in the DIS protest weren't local. I was guilty, of course, of not being local, but I'm not the ones calling for the local people to take on these people. So that doesn't accord to me at all. Why is it that the Stand Up to Racism lobbyists, firstly, use vilified language? I've heard organisers of these events say, and I quote, "You should shoot yourself like Hitler." It seems like the people who believe in diversity don't believe in the biggest form of diversity, which is the diversity of opinion. Universities. I work for Turning Point UK. I've been at universities, and I can tell you this: the ethos of universities, that being the collectivized discussions of people that you disagree with, has been utterly stunted because of the liberal elites in these education systems. So, I would call for Stand Up to Racism to firstly give a public apology towards the people in Epping for intentionally aggravating the British patriots, which is concerned upon the local people who are concerned at their daughters and their safety. Secondly, I wouldn't move these migrant hotels to firstly poor, vulnerable constituencies or the mega rich. Like I said before, we don't have an issue with the hotels, we have an issue with the economic migrants in them. You can't just logistically move these people around the country like it's a game of Monopoly. What you need to do, however, is send them to jail or send them to where they came from. Of course, that's going to be difficult, but I would prefer taxpayers spend their money on identifying where these people came from or threatening them to send them to where they weren't originally from because they wouldn't declare it. I quite frankly don't care about the safety of people who won't declare or won't carry the documents of where these people came from, because they don't respect me. In its radical form, Islam doesn't respect the key doctrine of British society, that being freedom of speech. I have seen it. People like to claim that apostates should die under the Sharia. I don't want that within Britain. Not to claim that people who come through legal channels push that nonsense, but it's that the people who don't speak English, who don't understand English values, would of course assume that a westernized liberal democracy would allow for their stupid opinion to push through Parliament. Secondly, like Nigel Farage keeps on saying, but he's not doing anything about it, sectarian politics are on the rise. I have seen within the last general election, certainly independent candidates within this United Kingdom be of a certain demographic, firstly pushing for other people, other nations' intentions, which of course foreign policy isn't a bad thing, but you shouldn't be voted solely off someone else's country. So I have an issue currently with how divisive the United Kingdom has become. Right now, if you disagree with me, you would vilify me as a fascist. For example, in Stratford, a Dawa stand has now accused me and done a smear campaign of me being politically radicalized by the far right. That isn't true. My ethos as a young activist is simply to have discussions with people I disagree with. When I was in DIS, for example, I carried a microphone to the Stand Up to Racism lobbyist, and I asked them a few questions. Firstly, when you get bussed out of wherever you came from, how many migrants will you be taking? They couldn't answer me. Secondly, what is the predominant demographic of these people coming here? They couldn't cite me a statistic. But for whatever reason, these migrant hotels have been turning into male-only accommodations. They've kicked out the only people who should claim asylum, that being the families. So why is it, ladies and gentlemen, migrant hotels, in the way that they've been moved, has been incompetently managed? We either see them being moved into areas that I could never afford, or they're being transitioned into male-only accommodations, which doesn't make sense. If these people are genuinely refugees fleeing persecution, firstly, an island nation isn't the first place you would go to, because coming off a rubber dinghy, even if it's a small distance from the English Channel, is incredibly difficult. People have had immense difficulties to even swim the channel, and people who don't speak English, I imagine, don't have good swimming qualifications. Obviously, instead of going to France, would rather go to an island nation, which quite frankly, its general public has had enough of. I have had enough of the media covering another victim of SA from foreign nationals.
Sick of it!
I will again quote the statistic. A quarter of foreign nationals commit SA crime. That is a quarter of SA crime that doesn't need to happen. Unlike, and I will admit, there are national British white people within grooming gangs, but do you know how incredibly easy it is to identify someone off a dinghy and saying you're going home, mate? This percentage of crime, which is disproportionately committed by the smallest amount of people within this United Kingdom, would be so easily revoked. You just send them home. You remove the pull factors. You say, look, you're no longer going in hotels with swimming pools. You remove the opportunity for them to come here. I don't care if there is an international incident within France because we have our navy in the channel. It is a commit. It is an exertion of our autonomy, and that is why we had Brexit. You may agree or disagree, but the Conservative government like to push an idea that we had autonomy over our British Isles. So why aren't we using it? Why isn't the Navy in the Channel? It's a very simple question without any answers by our liberal elites, by our political class. And that is why I will reinforce the point that we need to be incredibly concerned of who is getting popular off these events. It would be incredibly easy for a bad actor to have a PA system. And of course, I can say this because although my right to vote is now being enshrined by Keir Starmer, I'm not looking for political office. Although I'm flattered that some people might suggest that, I don't think it's my forte. I think I'd incredibly easily bankrupt the country because I'm a child. We don't have the responsibility to do anything. But what I can do as a child is very easily...
Somalian coming through. Somalian coming through.
Yeah.
Please, don't beat me up.
Yeah, no one's beating you up, sir. And in fact, we can't understand what you're saying. Nor do we know your name, nor do we know your age. The only thing we could tell is your height and the fact that you're a net receiver and not a net giver. And that's the thing. British citizenry right now within this United Kingdom is being devalued. And what I mean by this is that if you flood through the shithole as many people as you like, then what you're going to see is a devaluing of British citizenry. That is what you're currently seeing in this United Kingdom when it comes to young people. Young people within this United Kingdom, and there's a reason why they call it the Unholy Alliance, is because they don't like British people. They don't value what it means to be British. I have incredibly been privileged by the platform that I've received in Speaker's Corner and in these demonstrations doing talks. I'm incredibly privileged, and I can tell you that I am immensely proud from being British, even though you could probably argue some historical injustice within our past, but I accept that. But what you see with young people is a complete lack of respect from the areas that grew them up. And the reason why you've seen this, ladies and gentlemen, is because it takes a community to raise a child, and right now, the Labour government in the community that it's fostering, of economic migrants who don't speak English, of people who don't appreciate our cultural heritage, what you're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is a community which is unappreciative of the benefits that you receive when you become a British citizen. That is the issue with the British class. Right now, we don't know what it means to be British, and of course, what the value of it means to be British. So many European countries would like to go on about how their passport would achieve them so many rights, but it's only the United Kingdom. And I would say this because mainland Europe is incredibly proud of its history. It's only the United Kingdom which you can see discussions of, is it a bad thing to be British? Is it a bad thing, or is it a good thing to receive reparations? Of course, this is a discussion we can have after we send these people home. Because right now, the home isn't Britain. Right now, their home isn't a place worth fleeing from. Because if Europe doesn't want them, ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe we should take them on.
Hear, hear.
Of course.
Hear, hear.
Because Britain is a melting pot, and right now this pot is made out of clay, and right now this pot is cracking, and right now it's at a boiling point, ladies and gentlemen. And there needs to be a degree of integration within a melting pot. A melting pot is a British branded pot that everyone comes into. We pick out some nice things of their culture and incinerate into the British identity, but we need to actually have a degree of integration when it comes to unvetted immigrants. These people must have basic communication skills if they ever have the opportunity to become a contributor into this United Kingdom. That is an established fact. You can't have people who properly communicate within a community if you don't speak English. Why do you think it's such low-hanging fruit within the conservative sphere to point out to the people that somehow disagree with us that if you don't speak English, don't come here? Or at least learn to come into the United Kingdom by learning our language and culture. That is why, for example, if we look at America, if we look at the ICE rates currently, if you look at the citizenry, they value what it means to be an American citizen. What we need to take is firstly the immigration policy from Poland, where you have armed guards at the border. You need the valuing of citizenry from places like America, and you need a strong, broad church conservative movement that actually provides a pragmatic solution towards immigration. Because right now, Reform UK, and this is why I'm skeptical of them, because firstly, they're primarily comprised of Tory defectors, and if you have an issue with the Conservative Party, why then are you accepting a party which is the Conservative Party in disguise? Secondly, they're good at identifying the what, but have they identified the how? Have they identified how ultimately we're going to identify where these people have come from and how we're sending them back? Because I will agree, it is incredibly difficult to send hundreds of thousands of people, because right now, we don't know how many people are here. There was a study done by Tesco's, and they looked at the food and hygiene products that they sold. And they found that according to the national statistics on how many people are actually in the United Kingdom, there must be at least 10 million more people that aren't accounted for within the national statistics of this United Kingdom. So, the first thing you would need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is actually find out how many bloody people are living in the United Kingdom, how many people actually should be here, and ultimately what are you going to do when it comes to dealing with them? Because these protests are a pandemic. We've already seen discussions within social media platforms to have a national day of protesting in each of your respected constituencies that house illegal migrant hotels. And I support that, ladies and gentlemen, because the reason why we should support that is because it negates the possibility of bad actors simply going there to boost their platform. And God forgive me if I'm guilty of that same sin, because it seems like my face is everywhere around these places, but I absolutely love it, and I respect all the locals and their voices, and God bless all the organisers if you could send their support. I don't know if there's any organisers here that are local to Canary Wharf, because it's way too rich for our blood to support. There's a Norfolk demonstration on Saturday, you need to support that if you can get out there. There's of course the rehashing of the Epping protest. If you're local, please send your support out there. And if there's any economic migrant hotels within your constituency, firstly, write to your local MP. You need to do something outside of these demonstrations. You can't be bone idle and, oh yeah, this is very nice. There's a lot of people I know from previous demonstrations. There could be a fight. I really want to have a fist fight. Let's go here. No, what you need to do is politicians on a laity level. And what I mean by this is currently the people that you're voting in, paying for, and taking advantage of this topic being around in the media aren't doing jack shit. So
Lee Anderson was here earlier on, and he didn't want to take any questions.
Yeah, and why is he not here until 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
What? Because there's so many people, ladies and gentlemen, that I notice that come week on and week on. I have been discriminated against in terms of my activism. I couldn't give a shit. I don't know if I can have my second year in college. I don't know how long my McDonald's job is going to work for me. Probably not that very long. But ladies and gentlemen, unlike Judas, who would sell out Christ for 30 pieces of silver, I would rather stay loyal to an institution that I would like to see reformed into a country that would actually benefit the people that give into the system instead of leeching off it. I would rather see a community that, instead of looking behind its back in terms of the neighbours that it has, actually respect its neighbours. Secondly, although I'm not dressed like it, and of course I keep on saying secondary because these speeches coming off the tip of my tongue, I don't know how long I'm going to last. What I want to see from young people are real lion patriots. What I want to see, and of course I'm not dressed like it as I said, I want to see the conservative gentleman class of our next generation, which I hope I can foster. Because right now, we're seeing an aging demographic being the ones that predominantly take on the front of these demonstrations and political activism. I don't want to see an aging demographic, and once I unfortunately pass, because all of you here are young old fogies, unfortunately, I want to see the next generation take on the torch in terms of activism. And God bless you all here, I really appreciate it, but where are the young people? Where are the supposed 16 to 17 year olds who now have the right to vote? I don't see them. I don't even see them in the Labour Party conference, because they're not even left wing anymore. I don't know what the new next generation are going to come to, because when it comes to the next general election, the people that are able to vote are right now 12. Imagine that, a 12-year-old now being able to decide the next future of this United Kingdom. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the reason why the Labour government has done that, because like the Democrats in America, they know that they can fund popular left-leaning spokespersons, and I'll give you 50 quid. Come into the next general election, you're going to randomly see really nice, well-articulated lads of the left-leaning Corbynite class who get suddenly really popular on social media. And then you've got to check where they're getting funded from, because they'll be funded by the parties that want to take advantage of the rights for young people to be voted. And that is why I want young people to come to conservatism. There have been numerous studies that have found that people like myself actually have a less chance of having mental health problems, of being depressed, because we believe in the family unit. I believe that right now, in order to resolve the demographic collapse, instead of doing weekly chants, we should have families. We should have a sound religious and political ideology. Not all of you are Christians here, ladies and gentlemen, but what I see is a real resilience from the Christian community, and you can certainly take that from a country that is culturally Christian. What we need, ladies and gentlemen, is a rehashing of the patriotic movement, because right now
the liberal elites have been able to take advantage of the fact of what we look like from an outside perspective. Imagine if all of us right now turn out in suits, well articulated, knew the facts and figures, and we went out here peacefully demonstrating, and the police arrested one of us because we said that, well, 78% of Somalians come here to take advantage of our economic system, claim housing benefit, whilst I can't get a council property. Imagine what would happen if the British public responded to that. It would be a bloody riot, ladies and gentlemen. So all we need to do is set ourselves up for success. When we have, and right now look at it, we have a cohort of police vans, ladies and gentlemen. Black vans, like the vigilantes that they are. Because right now, the protesters have decreased and the police presence would of course antagonize the people that are already here. Why do you think the police are here? It's simply to antagonize us.
It's not working though, is it?
It's not working.
Hey, young Bob.
Yeah.
God bless you, my friend.
Yeah.
Christ is King.
Yes.
And the disciples of Christ are making a big move right now.
Yeah.
You're getting more and more attention. And coming out like this and talking to us gives us hope in our younger generation. And you will inspire a lot of younger people to come out and be brave and speak your mind. God bless you.
Listen. I'll be honest. I'm an opportunist.
Yes, I know.
I saw that there's a gap in the market, ladies. Yeah. There's a gap in young people who aren't. Listen, any advice for young people that want to do what I'm currently doing, because it sounds good and fun. Stop being lazy. Get off your backside. Look at local events posted on Facebook. Then go to those events, speak your mind, and I trust you, the older people here muchly appreciate the increase in numbers and increase in young people. What I do is incredibly easy. What I do is incredibly simple. What I do is off the heart that I generally believe that this United Kingdom is firstly in political triumph, secondly is in division in terms of what people believe of one another, and thirdly needs reform in terms of its migration. And that is an incredibly simple political ideology to attach yourself to, then activize against. It is incredibly easy, and that is why I believe within the next few years the Labour government is going to cry its pants out when it comes to favouring the young voter bloc. Because what I have seen, and I'm in college where predominantly the demographic are either Muslims or liberals, what I've seen is a quiet but in growing resentment towards the people that slam propaganda down their throats. Because interestingly, and I know this isn't about religion, but the critiques given within our education system towards Christianity is incredibly applicable towards Islam. The reason why it isn't is because Islam is an exotic ideology and Christianity is the institution to which it's founded.
Yep. What we got going on there? Big up, young Bob. You are an amazing human being, man. I really appreciate you, man. God bless you.
You know what? I came out of...
Christ is King!
I came out of... Funny enough, ladies and gentlemen, I came out of the Wetherspoons.
Oh, look at this. This is outrageous. This is a showing off. Look, they've sent an army out to intimidate us. What a joke. Fucking sick of it. Oh, what about young Bob there, man? What a dude. What an inspiration. Absolute top G, man. And I know he's encouraging young people to get involved. You know, Christianity, the fastest growing faith in this country. You know, don't be fooled by Islam. Don't be fooled, man. Christianity is growing. Oh, I got to go and sit down. I'm going to go and find somewhere to sit. Oh, down here. An education by a young Christian. He's a lovely fella, actually. He's a really nice dude. Got to find somewhere to plot. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to sip of your tea, Sean. Oh look, I can't even sit on there, look, it's soaking wet. Oh no, it's not, it's just shiny. Oh! Alright, let me just roll one. I was standing up for a long time there. Mookie, if you're there, man. If someone comes in called Mookie, M-U-K-I, let me know. Don't ban him. He's a bit of a lad, a bit of a joker, but he's a good friend of mine. And he's been told to behave himself. Oh, that's it. That's it. I'll kneel him down. Hold on, my chat's frozen.
I'm so confused now.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later. I don't even know if I've got it right way home. I'll message you, yeah? Oh, no, definitely. Alright, go.
Oh, I'm dizzy. So, as AY said earlier, they're going to do this in the dead of night. They're going to wait until 2, 3 in the morning, and then they're going to ship them in. So,
Fucking sick of it.
fucking sick of it.
Sick of it. Big up LCG, big up Lynn Chalmers, big up Jojo UK, big up Jupiter Affiliated.
God bless you.
This is Kirsty.
Kirsty, big up Kirsty. God bless you. See you later. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, look at that, man. Are you kidding me? I might pitch a tent. When you get that sort... Sorry? Oh, look, he's trying to find out some information. We're camping out tonight. We've got squatters' rights, have we?
We're waiting for the job is to be bussed in, you know, the job is...
Funny, you know what? They made it legal recently to pitch a tent on the street, where it was illegal before. It's like, it's legal now. Now, what does that tell you? Like what happened in Ireland, all the migrants were going to hotels, and then all of a sudden, they got kicked out of the hotels, and they were given tents by NGOs. What's all that about? And now you go through Dublin, and they're all over the place. These little migrant tent cities, they're all over the gap. Outrageous. I mean, it's pointless having a conversation with the old girl because on camera they're not going to say shit. Fucking sick of it. All right, John, get in the fucking acne now, mate. Get down here, son.
Yeah, if there was any of us, we'd be putting up at a really bad hospital.
Where's AY? Oh, he's over there somewhere.
The Tanya Hotel. And new mattress, people are seeing new mattresses.
Oh, here we go. John, fuck's sake, man. You're going to start a war.
And it's just, it's not women in children. And I know you've tried but say, I'm guessing you've got this right here. How would you feel if this was happening?
John, we need a couple of Guinnesses, mate.
Because we only live, like, 3 streets down there.
And a battery pack. I need a power pack now.
If it was happening in, I don't even know what to say.
So we can't say who it is, so just the protest as long as your right to protest. So
yeah.
Right.
Oh, got out of that one quick, didn't he? He avoided that. Oh, we're impartial. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, look. A little celebrator here. I brought one just in case I was going to be here a little bit longer than I thought. Oh. Right, let's have a look at the chat. I thought Hammers would have come. To be honest, John.
It's nothing about racism. I'm not
I'm on the move.
He's on the move.
It's about people. Yeah.
Get another.
Not all of us. As long as people respect our country.
Big up, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. Patrick, that was John. Your friend was attacked working in Epping. What was your friend doing in Epping? Yes, Lynn! Come on! Kirsty just come up. I don't know Kirsty, but what a feeling, you know, when someone comes up and says fucking sick of it. That was fucking cool. She's definitely going to want a t-shirt. Big up, Shaz.
Are you live on TikTok?
Yeah. No, TikTok. No, I don't do that.
YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
Oh, okay. What's your YouTube name?
Roy.
Roy?
No, it's Roy, middle score,
Yeah.
lowercase e3o.
Oh, okay then, yeah. I'll look at your YouTube later.
Yeah, I'm
So you're local then?
yeah, I'm Bermondsey.
Oh.
What's that? I just got a notification there off Nathan saying something about AY. Yes, Ivor, it's Roy, the animated cartoon. I used to be, when I lived in Manchester, I was called Cartoon Head. Remember him? Remember Cartoon Head? Oh look, someone's only left this here. I don't know if that's a special gift for me, but can you see that? Can you see that? That's a big fat spliff there. Thought I could smell a bit of weed. John, you missed it. We got a load of stick from a couple of Pally supporters in a Ferrari, and as they went down the bottom of the Wolf Road, giving it Jack the Biscuit, they spun it around, and then everyone just run down there and fucking give it to them.
What's his name? Yeah.
Oh yeah, moderators have had their work cut out tonight.
Yeah.
I had up to 900 in my room today, John. 900, mate. Couldn't believe it. Just shy of a bag of sand, man. Gutted. Hugh, have you been watching it all day? Oh, God bless you, Jojo. It's been a long day, man. Oh, no. It's been a long week for me, man. Fucking hell. I start at 6, finish at fucking 5, and then off to Epping for another 5 hours. Fucking getting home at 2 in the morning and getting up to work the next day. Fucking nightmare. But I'm a patriot. You know, I've been pushing this for fucking years. Oh, Jojo, don't say that to me right now. Not while I'm out and about. I close my eyes and fall asleep thinking about it. Sean needs a roti bix. Oh yes. Oh, John being a silly bugger. He's on the rum, isn't he? Oh, John. He's had one too many rums, I think. Nathan is live. I just saw that pop up. He's got AY on the fucking title. What's all that about? The hoc toi. Come on. I'm always up for a bit of the old hoc toi. Yeah, look, they've been on us all day, them lot. As soon as Niak shows up, and he was with me, they was on us. Amen, Kara. God bless you for that. Hang on, what was that? It'd be worth when Roy's merch lands in the shops. Come on! Hey, listen, sick of it t-shirts and hats. We got to do the caps and all, ain't we? We got to do a typical Roy for fuck's sake fucking sick of it. Zara B, big up Zara. I'm banned from PayPal. I got banned years ago. They never let me back on there. I got caught colluding on 888 poker. So I'm banned at all poker fucking sites and everything. I'm too good at poker. Glad it's not wet anymore. The old back's kicking in, man. Jojo. Big up that Flad. Thanks for coming in, fella. Addicts. Don't know what that was. A couple of roadmen on their Boris bikes, looking a bit shady, ringing their bells. Big Mama! Oi, oi! What's happening? Oh, God bless you, Big Mama. Oh, that's put a right big smile on my face, that has, man. What are you talking about? Big Mama's come to say hello. Ivor said, Roy, you need to do pride flags with the biggest sick of it wrote across them. Oh, well, you know, I don't know. You can franchise them off of Lynn for a fee. In the thick of it, but fucking sick of it. Still fucking sick of it, Big Mama. But what can you do, eh? She's gonna call one of her kittens Roy, for fuck's sake. Call it Roy, for fuck's sake. I'll appreciate that. Now, big up AY, right? He got wind of this morning, and he cancelled everything, got his arse down here, and within minutes he's got like 6,000-7,000 people watching his stream. Can you believe that? I think he's going to break his Epping record tonight, to be honest. Unfortunately, I haven't got. I've only got about 30% left, so I'll stick around until that runs out. Oh, I thought I was going to get around there. I don't think the old Bill are expecting people to stay here for much longer, to be honest. But like AY said, if they're gonna make a move, they're gonna be doing it like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So John, you're gonna have to get down here, mate, and do the night shift. Yeah. You got assaulted by some lefty scum. Got a flash demo tomorrow. A big demo Saturday at Bowthorpe, Norwich. So if you're in the area, ladies and gentlemen, get your asses down to Bowthorpe in Norwich. Keep us informed on that one, Big Mama. Hang on, who's... Jesse balanced on the ball. Your breeding rate. What? I'm breeding what? Get out of here! Fuck it, I had it. Another moderator has handled it. Cheers for that. I was gonna get my Discord earlier on, and then it said go to this fucking site and then download this, and then you got to pay $1 a month. Fuck off. Oh, cool, nice one, AJ. Big up, David. Public CT, we'll go cam on folk, check locally. Listen, everywhere you go in London, you're on camera, mate. Well, that's what I thought. I thought it's free, but it told me I got to join. I got to download this before I could. I just went, yeah, Discord, and it said go to this, and fucking sick of it. No, I won't be going to the Admiralty tonight. That's for sure. It is calling me though. The Guinness in there is top notch, #1. Best Guinness in London. I might be. I might well be. I know for a fact AY's going. So that'll be at the local council to like join the locals for a protest. We don't expect any Pantifa there or any of the wrong uns, but on Sunday they've already made a statement. They're going to be there on Sunday to protest in their thousands, in their billions. We are all plasticine Siemens. Yeah, good luck with that. Because I think there'll be a hell of a lot more people down in Epping on Sunday. Whether they've shipped them out of there or not, there'll still be a big presence. And the fact that what's that? Camera Shy, big up fella. Thanks for coming in, my friend. It's quite a nice evening now. Oh, it's lovely. Right, I'm going to go and see AY. Yeah. I'll have my little 2-minute break. So talk amongst yourselves while I go for a little wander. Oh look, Jack Daniels and Co. I could have done with one of them. Intimidation. A little show. We might be coming back here later tonight. We shall wait and see. Because I've got a sneaky feeling that they're going to be shipping them in early hours of the morning. I don't know, is AY string gone down? Or is he still up and running?
I always say, like, we need Jews.
Yeah.
Because I can't see him. I think they've done one. Unless that's him over there. Hold on.
Listen, I put in her name about her nose.
It's pointing that way. Oh, fucking hell, look, this is decent sized seating in here.
Watch it, you get wet off there. Not too wet, but a little bit. No, it's not bad. My arse has actually made my arse hurt.
You're having all these styles in the morning.
No. Yeah, it probably has given me pulse.
Right. Hi.
Hello.
Is this the hotel?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got a room booked?
No.
Oh, what are you going to say?
What are you saying tonight?
No, this is the gatherings of the peoples.
Yes.
Right,
Who's
okay.
asking?
Okay.
Where you come from?
Oh, Canby Island.
What? You come all the way to Canby Island?
Yeah, I see it on YouTube and I was like, right, I've got to go.
Why don't you go to Epping?
No, well, I am on Sunday. I don't know whether they're going to shut it down by Sunday.
No, it won't be. Thursday first.
Well, I'm on past dead anyway, so
There you go, you got some recovery back there.
Tonight, oh, as much as everyone's moaning at me, what are you doing? Well, you know, I can't be an activist and not act, can I?
No, good on you.
Yeah, well, I'm not an activist, but I don't know what I am.
Whose channel was you watching this morning?
I don't know, well, this morning, it was about 6:30, I don't know. I don't know.
Is it on
It's one I've
YouTube?
never, one I've never seen before, and I hope the kids have still got it on. 'Cause it was live.
AY audits.
I don't know, I'd have to ask my son.
Who was that?
He was right at the front.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he was
probably.
really-
It was actually that geezer AY, wasn't it? Definitely.
That fucker.
Who?
That fucker AY keeps coming to these places. He's taking everybody's bloody views.
Yeah, nicking everyone's fucking supporters.
I don't really know. It's just I accidentally fell on it, and then and then I thought, oh well, I'll come, and then yeah, see what's happening, and I warned the kids that might be arrested. I thought there was going to be more people.
Have they been in yet? They didn't have a warrant. So yeah.
Is there a shop?
Wait, where did you get these drinks from?
Somewhere, all the way down there.
No.
How long?
No, it's half a mile down the road.
Oh, look, right on this video.
Hello, son. Yeah. Right, so that way and what? Like, left or right?
Straight, you'll see it.
Oh, right, okay. Thank you.
He's on 90. What? I'm going to be.
Yeah, even though he had like fucking
80k before I started.
yeah, 80 fucking like how many 4 years?
I remember last year, I never uploaded my first video until like October. And then first every Tuesday and Thursday. It's not even a good video. This one I rushed it just because I needed to get it out.
You needed something to go on.
I needed to just rush that one. To be honest with you, at the minute I'm not really bothered about the videos. You know, like I am. I've still got to do it. I've got enough to be able to. I could just stop in some of the shitty ones. You know what I mean? Like,
There's a good one on Saturday, isn't it?
I want to concentrate more on
You ain't
the.
going Saturday.
I'm going to the. I'm going to
Scotland. That's what I mean. There's a good one there.
Yeah, Scotland, mate.
What is that?
You get. You know that young Bob? Yeah.
And that other fella,
Nick
suit.
McCone.
You see, someone posted up saying that he's from, looks like stupid on TV, but I couldn't work out because he's from outside. Apparently he comes to show.
Who's the other geezer that was here in the suit?
You spoke to.
I was talking to the
Blue
driver.
suit. Mate said he was stirring it up.
Yeah, that's why it's using people. They target people.
That they can manipulate to give them the wrong answer.
Exactly. Look at the government. Look at the people behind the box. Look at the people behind the box.
Did you hear that? AY, 500,000. 500,000 viewers. Can't make it up, mate. He's on a fucking rock and roll, man. But it's, you know, it's just amazing, I think. And yeah, you know what? We've broken the algorithm. We are the mainstream media now. No two ways about it. He got more views in Epping than the BBC that night. They got 800,000 and he got 803, I think, 804. They're going to come in late in the morning. You're going to drag them in.
That one was live. Camera angle.
I don't know enough to do that.
So I was you. I've been
I see me paying for the car and the fuel, and there's not enough fuel in that car.
I see you going through the window screen. You carry on, you might do a sudden break.
She does take me.
She's a woman going
Don't worry about it.
That's the fastest I've seen you drive.
Yeah. She doesn't know how to read a map. I said, listen, you're lucky it's on digital and not on an A10. She's like, what's that? Yeah, I said, yes, she did. I said, no way.
Some old boy turned up in the process that week on a flight. They asked me the opposite direction and they told me to switch. No way. And the geeks were like, I ain't got a phone or nothing. There's an old boy, I can see the map in his hand. I'm like, he's trying over his head. That's not all they got. I told you about the open door. Well, they're going to get arrested. You want to go over there, that's where your footage is at, right?
Andrew, I'll be heading back. I just need to get some. I need to refuel. I need at least some caffeine in me.
I want to get home before I can get home.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's a hotel for 200 quid.
Yeah, one there. One there.
Yeah, I'll go
Free.
in now.
Go in there, not speak English. Say, not speak English. He was on his case. Getting in his shot like sick of it. Fucking sick of it. AY had the stalker today.
Yeah, but I'm really good at saying. Look at Ben Mackey. Popped everything under. Still can't get
Get off.
Yeah, you ain't getting copying that arrow MOT garage.
You ain't getting a better one than me, mate.
No, you're
The better one.
Better.
you do the hard work, you get them to talk to you, and all of a sudden, boom,
Head enterprise IT council.
Whittam.
I'm going to have a quick walk up there and then.
Do it better.
Is there a dispersal? No. No? There ain't one. Here he is. Big up Niak. Oh, that was a long one, wasn't it?
Maya said, boring for rights.
Maya, you listening? But everyone, big up Niak, big up Niak. Come on!
Come on. He's
fucking sick of it. Even Neo's fucking sick of it. He's sick of it.
Oh, no,
Oh, what we got here? Look.
Fucking sick of it.
Meow.
Yeah, and I told him I was six in Germany.
He destroyed it.
Daily Mail Online.
Yeah, they've messaged me.
They use my footage and
Did they ask you?
asking me who is there, and I actually said,
I've asked them for money.
Really?
Yeah, of course. They're going to give?
Nah.
You know, I'm never asking for money because this is part of our responsibility. You know, we have to inform people.
That's right. Yeah.
You have your.
Catch you guys Sunday. You going to be there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there Sunday,
yeah.
Catch you guys later.
Right, God
See you
bless,
later,
my
buddy.
friend.
We need to get there even early or something now because the Olympics coming at 2.
Yeah, you're right.
Let them use. You know, let them use. Send if they have.
Take a picture of that and send it to Maya. Yeah. 550,000.
Maya, look at here.
This is numbers.
This is how we
They
roll,
just coming
Maya.
for you.
Come
Maya,
on.
we are the media.
The media. Yeah, boy.
Come on.
Big up, Maya. Big up, Maya.
Think of it.
Big up, Nia. Fucking sick of it.
I'll show him another one there, look. Look at that one. Look at that one, Maya. 800,000. 806,000.
That was Epping. The last
Maya,
Epping.
we are
The media.
He said, boring far out.
Do you know what? He's gonna get up with me soon. He is. I swear to God. Who's this AY who keeps on telling me? Give him the credit card and stuff.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So, this is Canary Wharf in the evening.
Yeah, so there's no point in them turning around trying to say.
Or you'll get an interview in the morning, get that out.
Tyrion. Gene Wallace, God bless you, my friend. Much appreciated. Wow, that is amazing. Look at that, we've got 197 in there, we've got 267 likes. I'm happy with that.
Lads, I'm actually going to go. A sticker. We'll have a look. Go and scan it.
Oh, he put his feet on it. Make a move. Make a move, yeah. Right, ladies and gentle people, we are going to call it an evening. Thank you for that. It really does mean a lot, you know, and Kara, you know, people showing their appreciation.
I'll see you on Sunday.
We do it because we love doing it, you know. And we're hardcore patriots, and we love doing it, and that's what it's about. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, LTG. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, everybody. Thank all my mods, and obviously thank AY's mods, because AY's mods are my mods. Come on, big up, Patrick. Come on, we going to the proms then, or what? Patrick, you got tickets? We're getting to the problems. Oh yes. Okay, brilliant. Right, so I'm going to shut it down now, folks. Thanks everybody, man, for coming in. You know, I'm truly blessed. I really feel blessed. God bless each and every one of you. And we'll see you again soon, very soon actually. We'll see what happens. I might be out here at 2 in the morning if I get the phone call. Alright, thanks everyone once again. God bless, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao, Bella.
We'll start promoting you some more.
Bella and Bello.